You ever wake up in the morning and check the news and just go, what? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Waking News. It is the 29th of August, 2017, and let's just jump into Twitter for the very first news of the day. Harvey death toll rises to 14. Rainfall winds down. Okay, so yesterday I mentioned briefly about Hurricane Harvey, about the devastation it's caused, about displacing thousands, potentially millions of people. Unfortunately, now the death toll has risen to 14 people. And what's really worse about this whole thing, because I actually heard about this last night, is that now the tropical storm, because it started as a hurricane, category 4, now it's down to a tropical storm. Now it's headed to Louisiana, which is kind of what I was afraid of in the first place. And what's even worse is that, from what I understand, is it's actually going to cycle through the Gulf and actually come back around, which I didn't even think was possible. So now, all these areas that are going to be affected by the storm have to go through it a second time. Okay, now let's jump over to ABC News and see what they have to say. Trump, all options are on the table after North Korea missile test. Okay, so I again heard about this news last night myself. What they're referring to is the recent missile test that North Korea conducted, and this was unlike any other missile test they've ever conducted before. Because usually what they've done is they've shot missiles into like the Sea of Japan, but this is the first time they actually intentionally shot missiles over Japan. So this literally went over the country. It didn't go past it. It didn't go like anywhere near the border. It went over their sovereign territory, which is a big deal. President Donald Trump sought Tuesday to reassert an American military threat against North Korea, saying that all options are on the table in response to its launch of a missile over close U.S. ally Japan. In a tense written statement, Trump said that North Korea's missile launch signaled its contempt for its neighbors, for all members of the United Nations, and for minimum standards of acceptable international behavior. Threatening and destabilizing actions only increase the North Korea regime's isolation in the region and among all nations of the world, Trump said. All options are on the table. Okay, I honestly have no idea what Trump's going to do here. I have no idea what Japan's going to do here, because Japan, of course, is very off about this whole situation, because obviously, how would you feel if somebody launched a missile over your territory? Granted, Japan's not a very big country, but still, you know, the reason stands. Alright guys, that's gotta do it for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, make sure you click that like button. And if you're new here, click that subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you in the next episode.